Sailing from San Antonio, Chile is a unique cruising opportunity. Not many cruise lines sail from here, and the itineraries are limited. Holland America, Norwegian, and Princess cruise from here a few times a year for Panama Canal, South American cruises, or traveling along the west coast of both North and South America. Oceania, Seabourn, and others offer longer voyages from this cruise port. Today, we'll talk about the logistics of sailing from San Antonio, Chile, and the cruise line check-in process, since it has some unique characteristics that you'll want to know before you go. If you find this video helpful or informative, please give it a like or consider subscribing to the channel. I really do appreciate it. So, let's get on our way. For the cruise, you will fly into Santiago, Chile. The flight we were on was 9 hours from Atlanta on an Airbus 330. We chose premium economy seating, and getting a little bit more legroom really made the flight so much better. That and only a 1 hour time change made it much easier for the long haul flight, as we had very little jet fatigue. Getting through Chilean customs took about an hour, so our luggage was ready to be picked up at the carousels when we got there. We were then off to find an official taxi to take us to our hotel. And getting an official taxi is really important, as there are lots of scam taxi operators at the airport. As you leave the restricted area with your luggage, you will see representatives from the cruise ships who will greet you if you have booked your transportation through them. As I said, if you booked your transport to the cruise terminal with the cruise line, you will wait as a group in a separate area of the arrivals terminal. In this case, it was by door T1, and when the group is together, the guide leads you to the buses that take you to the ship. You can see from the airport arrivals board, many flights arrive in a short period of time, so the shuttle service will wait for several flights for passengers. Two cruisers who used the cruise line transport option said it was very well done, as the shuttle also provided them with a short, scenic drive of downtown Santiago. However, since we arrived in Santiago a couple of days early for sightseeing, we traveled to San Antonio using private transportation, an Uber, because the drive to the cruise terminal is about an hour and a half away from Santiago. We didn't realize how challenging it would be just to find the terminal. There were no cruise terminal directional signs, so our driver had to ask for more detailed directions. The biggest challenge was not knowing the terminal's name, which is DP World San Antonio, and its address, which is Allen McCowan 240, San Antonio, Chile. So if you decide to use private transportation like we did, make sure you have the port name and physical address to provide to your driver to make getting there easier. Using the cruise ship transportation option or traveling independently can easily be done, and the independent option is cheaper, around $125, versus the cruise ship pricing of about $190 for the one-way trip. Once you arrive, you'll drop your bags off with the luggage porters. Please leave all your non-essential luggage with them, since you're going to take another bus to get to the ship. The porters will ensure your bags are delivered to your room, so you only need to keep a small backpack with your cruise tickets and passports with you for the check-in process. Once your bags are dropped off, it's a short walk to enter the terminal building. Once inside the building, it's another short walk to get to the initial check-in point, where you'll be handed a boarding group number. As you enter the building, you will also see that the terminal is an industrial port that's been modified for passenger pickup. You are then directed to the waiting area, which is just a large group of portable chairs where you wait until your group number is called. It looks like there were about 40 people in each group, and a group was called about every 10 minutes, so a pretty efficient process. When your group number is called, a cruise line representative will walk around with a paddle with the group number on it that shows you what group number is being checked in at that point. Refreshments, lemon and lime water are also available while you're waiting for your group number to be called. Each group goes through an expedited check-in process as the line moves really quickly. Have your cruise ship boarding pass ready to go. Passports are checked, scanned, and your photo is taken. In Chile, the cruise ship takes your passport for administrative needs, so you're given a ticket to have your passport returned to your cabin prior to disembarking the ship. Next up is your security screen, which is typical of the overall cruise process, and then you're ready for boarding the shuttle bus that will take you directly to the ship. The shuttle bus takes you to the ship's gangplank, so you simply hop off the bus and walk right onto the ship. Have your boarding ticket ready for the cruise ship personnel as well. You're now on vacation. Would I cruise from San Antonio, Chile again? Yes, now that we know how to get to that hard-to-find cruise terminal. The check-in process is also easy and efficient, but since you're an industrial port, you are bused to the cruise ship. Thanks for watching and see you in my next video.